My name's Deborah Buzzard, and I'm the Interim President and Vice Chancellor of the University of British Columbia. It is my great pleasure to be here with you today. Let me begin by expressing my gratitude to the Syilx Okanagan people on whose traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory we are gathered. Please join me in reflecting on the importance of understanding the histories that brought us to this land and to seek to understand our place within that history. At this time, I invite Amber Cardenas, member of the Okanagan Nation, to sing the Okanagan song.
White Huskelhult Yayat, Ken Chikolam, Tali can limp up an Huskelhult, Tali Puch Yayat, is squeezed Amber Cardenas, Kentilson Pinkton, is Kika Whitney Cardenas, Kentilson Pinkton. Hello, good day to everyone. My sister and I are both members of the Okanagan Nation, and we come from a place called St. Pinkelton in our language, which today is commonly known as Penticton. The song we're going to sing is in our language, and what this song says is, Atliku swiwi numta, we are beautiful. Atliku sukunach kain, because we are Okanagan, and Atliachai timhulau, because our land is beautiful. And the reference of beauty in this song doesn't refer to the outer appearance of beauty. It refers to the relationship we have with this land and this place since the beginning. And in our creation stories, it's the land, the plants, and the animals that have given to us. And so anywhere you go within our territory in the Okanagan, you'll find a beautiful place. And I'm sure as students who've lived and worked and played here and studied here, you've found some pretty beautiful places. So continue to learn on your journey, and congratulations to the graduates and their families. Wai'ihi.
Thank you, Amber and Whitney. Now we pause for a moment to give thanks, spiritual and temporal, on this important occasion. We acknowledge and pay tribute to those who are unable to join us today, remembering those who've made an impact on our lives and community, and appreciating those who have contributed to supporting our graduates. We pause to appreciate the blessings we share, to acknowledge these proud students, their achievements, their families, and friends. We now invite you to remain standing as you are able while the band performs O Canada. The words will be shown on the screen should you wish to sing along. Please be seated. Chancellor Point, honored guests, members of the Board of Governors, the Senate, faculty, staff, alumni, and most especially you, the graduates, your families and friends, and everyone joining us here at the Okanagan campus or on the online webcast. Welcome to the University of British Columbia's graduation ceremony. It's truly an honor to be with you all here today to celebrate the achievements of our graduating class. This is a time of joy. It's a time to celebrate, a time to come together as a community, whether in person or online. All of us, your professors, family members, friends, and everyone gathered here today are proud of you, our grads. Today is a tremendous achievement. It is the culmination of years of hard work, your persistence, your ability to take in new information and to embrace complex new ideas. As I look out at you, the grads of 2023, I'm struck by your collective power to be a force for positive change in the world, in your communities, your families, and your work. And yes, there is much work for you to do. Locally and globally, we see enormous challenges and uncertainties. And yet, at the same time, the emergence of exciting new opportunities and technologies which are set to reshape our world in ways we cannot even begin to imagine. And this is where you come in. You are joining a small group of UBC graduating classes from 2020 on to today who've had the experience of having your education interrupted, changed by a global pandemic. Something no one could have foreseen and that you have coped with. And you've not only coped, you have clearly thrived, and you're here as evidence of that. That gives me absolute confidence that you have all the resilience and tools and skill that you will need to face what the world will throw at you. And I believe you are all positioned for the brightest of futures. So on behalf of the University of British Columbia, congratulations, tuum est. I wish you every success. Well done, remarkable class of 2023. Congratulations.
Thank you, Madam President. My name is Leslie Cormack, and I am the principal of UBC's Okanagan campus and Deputy Vice Chancellor for the UBC system. First off, congratulations. You have made it. Today is a big day. This is important. You can feel it. I've attended many graduation ceremonies in my academic career as a graduating student, as a professor, as a supervisor, as an academic leader, and arguably most memorable of all, as a parent of a graduating student. You might think that it would get old, that the ritual can seem overdone, but that has not been my experience, because this ritual is important. This ritual ties all of you to the millennia of scholars who have walked this way before. This is the moment when you become part of the great body of scholars who can change the world for better. Standing up here, looking out at all of you, I can feel the excitement, the joy, the relief. I can see your professors, your parents, your friends, and loved ones sharing this moment with you. And I know that for many of you, you have loved ones around the world who are thinking of you at this moment. The pride is palpable and well-deserved. Today is the culmination of years of assignments, exams, late nights, and occasional light bulb moments of inspiration. It takes resilience, dedication, and perseverance to reach this moment. And this has never been truer than for you, our students, as you heard from the president, on top of the regular stresses of being a student, also juggled the sudden switch to online learning in 2020, a year of remote learning, and the gradual return to campus, including hybrid learning. You were presented with challenges that wouldn't even have been imagined 5 years ago. It hasn't been easy, and yet, here you are. You did it. All the challenges you faced have melted away in this moment of joy. You should be beyond proud of yourselves. We are certainly proud of you. Today is a day of possibility. You've spent the last years preparing yourselves, not for this moment, but for what comes next. Your time at UBC has equipped you to excel in your future career and to be engaged, committed global citizens that we all need you to be in this constantly changing world. When you think of all the students here in this room who will go out into the world and bring with them positive change, it's truly awe-inspiring. It's the reason UBC exists as an institution, to equip and empower those who have the drive to change the world. You have now officially joined the ranks of UBC alumni. You are committed into this great congregation of scholars in demonstration of all that you've learned and achieved. Congratulations. But know, as you go out into the world, that this comes with responsibility. You are responsible to think rationally, to look for evidence, to find creative and innovative solutions, and to right injustices. Never forget that. When you leave here today, please know that UBC is here to support you as you now join the ranks of UBC's distinguished alumni. This illustrious this illustrious network includes prime ministers, entrepreneurs, astronauts, artists, world changers, and now each of you. I encourage you to keep in touch throughout your career and know that we look forward to welcoming you back. Graduation from university is a remarkable achievement, and I do want to offer my special congratulations to this graduating class for enduring and indeed thriving in such a challenging environment. As you revel in this well-earned moment of celebration, remember that our future is in your hands. Looking out at all of you, I have high hopes for that future. On behalf of the University of British Columbia and the entire Okanagan campus, congratulations, class of 2023. I'm now pleased at this time to call upon Claire Tan, member of the graduating class, to make remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Cormack. Mr. Chancellor, Madam President, honored guests, faculty members, and of course, fellow graduates. I'm Claire from Faculty of Arts and Science. It is my great honor to stand here representing the graduating class of 2023. This ceremony brought me back to the summer of 2019 when I came to Kelowna alone with 3 giant suitcases from China. I still remember the countless evenings walking home after classes, capturing the ever-changing beauty of the sunset. I still remember the days stay up late studying with friends for finals. I still remember the days when I struggled with online classes during the pandemic. I also remember the patient professor who told me, "Claire, I believe you can go wherever you want," when I was hesitant and confused. As an economics student, I've been always looking for the optimals within my constraint. And these 4 years at UBC has brought me so much to release my constraint. These include knowledge, confidence, a broader perspective, and lifelong friends. But more than anything else, UBC has taught me to see the world in a more inclusive lens and to view it as a whole. I made friends from all over the world and was often touched by the warmth of strangers. Here, I have found a sense of tranquility to immerse myself in the fields I love. Fellow graduates, today we have reached a milestone after years of hard work and dedication. Let us take a moment to acknowledge the tremendous support we have received along the way. Our families, professors, and friends have believed in us, encouraged us, and pushed us to reach our full potential. Their unwavering support has been the bedrock of our success. On behalf of Alumni UBC, I'm honored to welcome you into the alumni family. You now belong to a community of changemakers and leaders that is almost 400,000 strong. Graduates like you who are looking to make a positive difference in the world. After the ceremony, you can visit the Alumni Welcome Tent and experience what it means to be a new member of the alumni family. Congratulations, class of 2023. Let us step into the world with our boundless enthusiasm, unwavering conviction, and a relenting pursuit of a brighter tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Claire. Will the candidates for degrees please rise as you are able? Where are you? Mr. Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting the candidates for degrees who have successfully completed their studies and fulfilled the conditions that the university has set for them. The Okanagan Senate of this university recommends them to you for the degrees that will be announced by representatives of the faculties. As each degree is officially conferred, the dean or representative of the faculty, and in the case of graduate students, the dean of the College of Graduate Studies, will congratulate the student. As each student passes the university mace, the symbol of authority of the chancellor who confers their degree, Rachel Eisen and Janet Kolesnikoff, members of the Alumni UBC, will present each student with an alumni handbook. And I just want to say, this is Rachel's 10th anniversary of her crossing the stage, so an exciting day. Candidates will be pleased to be seated. And now it begins. This is about to be the really important part where you get to cross the stage. But before you do, let me share a few instructions with you. Graduates will follow the instructions of the marshals to leave their seats and line up to graduate. You'll have 3 opportunities to get your photo taken. One on the floor before you walk up onto the ramp on the stage. One when you come up on the stage and are standing over here to my right as your name is being read out. And another photo when you cross to meet the president. You'll notice on the stage we've placed footprints for the photo opportunities to indicate where you should stand. So make sure you line up your feet with the footprints. Be sure to have the folder that you have been provided with when you're in the lineup. Now, this is probably the most important instruction I can give you, that the folder has a coat of arms on it. Make sure it's the right way up before you get your picture taken. Trust me, it will be a world of hurt if forever afterwards you look at those photographs and it's upside down. For those of you who are graduating with your PhD today and wish to be hooded on stage, please hand your hood to the president, then face the audience and remove your hat. And if you're tall, you might want to bend your knees a little bit so that the president can get the hood over your head. Okay, everybody ready? Let's get things started.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Anna Mifwani Bakr. Dr. Bakr examined the mental health benefits of a brief app-based loving-kindness meditation practice. Participants showed decreases in depressive symptoms, perceived stress, and negative emotions compared to the control group. Her findings lend support for the use of brief loving-kindness meditation practices to reduce stress. Dr. Bakr. Stephanie Jane Chashevsky. Dr. Chashevsky examined the efficacy of a novel intervention that integrated psychological approaches and behavior change techniques for weight management. Dr. Chashevsky showed that improvements in well-being were associated with changes in weight, highlighting the importance of targeting psychological factors in behavioral health interventions. Dr. Chashevsky. Jill Marie Robinson. Dr. Robinson examined the relationship between thoughts and cannabis use behavior. Dr. Robinson's research found that thinking patterns play a critical role in developing, maintaining, and reducing substance use. Her research contributes to the understanding of cognition in substance use. Dr. Robinson. Jennifer Upshaw. Dr. Upshaw developed a new eye tracking program to examine the nature of attention issues in stroke patients with neglect. This research provides new insights into how patients with neglect view their world and is an important foundation for improved diagnosis, understanding, and treatment options for stroke patients with neglect. Dr. Upshaw.
Islam Ibrahim Fuad Osman. Dr. Osman developed a dynamically growing neural network, creating an innovative approach to learning that required only a few examples rather than a massive amount of data. This breakthrough allows artificial intelligence systems to continuously learn new tasks without forgetting previous ones, which has been a significant challenge in AI. With Dr. Osman's model, we may be one step closer to creating AI systems that can learn and adapt like humans. Dr. Osman.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree Master of Arts. Graham Armstrong. Ashley Felsky. Mr. Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree Master of Science. Sohan Chowdhury. Ruzbe Islami. Sarah Foss. Zainab Gagdawala. Devin W. McNeil. Reese Walsh. Mr. Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science. Kayvon Kadami. Akshat Singhal. Ivan Carvalho. Yu Ki Lin. Abdulaziz Khalid Al-Mutlaq. Yash Atreya. Amrit Paul Ajloa. Joshua Glenn Philip Basham. Dustin Reed Blake. Michael Boulanger. Hassan Brar. Simrandeep Singh Brar. Ting Wei Chen. Joshua Cooper. Jagdeep Dhillon. Andrew J. Dunn. John Elder. Edward Ellerington. Say Rohith Enumala. Fariha Hayat. Chin Yen Hu. Graham Itkush. Sophia Joseph. Guy Kaminsky. Junho Kang. Benjamin Keeley. Nigam Ashok Lad. Shan Hong Yu. Ryan Soon Han Lu. Luis Lucio. Aiden Murphy. Kenji Mikael Nayokindi. Myung Kyun Oh. Ogo Oladoshu. Jordan Chukaka Onvuche. Sirvugia Sanjay Pandey. Logan Parker. Harshal Patel. Colin Pereira. Alessandro Pisa Paulin. Zachary Pranovo. Neelansh Rajpal. Harmanjot Singh Sahota. Mackenzie Schmaltz. Suyash Robert Shingere. Amritha Sidhu. Carlin Spicer. Bailey Stang. Anamika Sunder Aswara. Harsagar TJ. Emmanuel Unipan. Michael Valido. Thomas Petrus Vander Kromenacker. Tanner James Wright. Brendan Zaff. Iwan Levin. Radhika Sharma. Jordan College. Deka Hassan Abdi. Mohammed Al Sorkai. Jared Elgra. Samir Aliyev. Mashad Nader Chowdhury. Matthew Dunn. Mitchell Yoram. Maisie Liu. Elias Pino. Swakar Potter. Jordan Ribink. Quinn Marshall. Orvin Tritama. Matteo Balezzi. Olivia Bliss. Kyle Thomas Burt. Elliot Norman Thomas Hayden. Man Xu. Felipe Morelli Guazzili. Reza Omera Quispe Lino. Tanner Costa. Madison Gamble. Lauren Rochelle Hunt. Melissa Morrell. Jamie Nowen. Chelsea Jordan Richards. Anna Marielle Scheck. Jason Van Ziel. Alexandra E. White. Mr. Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts. Mwangi Wanja. Samantha Barg. Lok Tang Tiffany Chong. Madeline Frame. Libby Summer Mulvaney. Caitlin Redmond. Anya Marika Duffield. Samantha Jean Spriggins. Colin Frederick Loveridge. Jessica Auger. Sifat Bawa. Jasmine Kafia Bayat. Alicia Bellick. Riti Bose. Leela Bootsy Briggs. Kylie Bozick. Claire Catherine Brucker. Molly Frances Claire Buckberry. Emma Brianne Carter. Eva Fongyi Chan. Yami Chan. Lori Krubbish. Grace Lindsay Christensen. Chimezwe Bibi Chuksmati. Rebecca Lee Clark. Brendan Cormier. Vanessa Elizabeth Cupid. Michaela Dahlman. Iana Martina DePapp. Narina Rohinton Dariwala. Paige H. DeBruin. Navneet Kaur Dhaliwal. Catalina Ann Dobson. Brooklyn Doucette. Tamaya Kayla Duchesneau. Oliver Edwards. Caitlin Louise Ellis. Jenica Esavalov. Jada Ashley Finlayson. Callie Ann Frederick. Travis Peter Furman. Rachel Gigatek. Erica Junto. Kenzie Goyans. Asia Gorman. Tanis Gorniak. Michaela Charlene Goff. Caden Gruette. Camille Gruft. Danny Hebert. Caitlin Hetland. Debbie Hofsink-Borst. Abigail Charisse Howe. Yen Shan Huang. Lauren Annette Humes. Chubang Jan. Grace Jang. Cassandra Carter. Tanya Preet Kaur. Gulnain Karana. Chian Quake. Julie Lamb. Devin Lapano. Jarek Isaac Larson. Phoebe Lazier. Kobe Brennan Lee. Jocelyn Legary. Tally Roberta Letourneau. Angel Loki Leung. Claire Elizabeth Lynch. Arman Amin Manji. Stephanie Jade Marenbeck. Cheyenne Michaelchuk. Rianne Mitchell. Jenna Lee Mose. Thorin Lucas Morehart. Benjamin William Charles Moss. Linus Mumasan. Amanda Murdoch. Marnie Mary Murray. So Young Oh. Adriana Owendike. Ariana Perez. Jillian Pierce. Ashali Poddar. Brittany Jordan Pro. Brianna Redlick. Abby Ryder. Olivia Resch. Shomei Florine Robert. Sophia Rosenblum. Lexi Kate Marie Salisbury. Sabina Leandra Schindel. Josie Schmaltz. Madeline Bobby Schultz. Julia Scott. Ella Serber. Taya Shepard. Leo Xu. Haley Kanohi Shimabaku. Tarnvir Sidhu. Haley Spears. Kirsten Spitzig. Shayla Spring. Kara Lynn Stansfield. Tyler Stassi. Amin Stetti. Lizaveta Sushkova. Kylie Thomas. Parvinder Kaur Tura. Nicole Sariva. Trish Udeshi. Christina Louise Unger. Emerald Uye Osegi. Kyle Zwierzinski. Arushi Shadeva. Janvi Sakdeva. Akanksha Saikton. Ellie Henderson. Emily Chapman. Megan Dion. Rachel Hare. Carissa Hagee. Adeyinka Oganetejiri Deselu. Gabriela Rodriguez. Sasha Tamara Dashevsky. Jade Cleland. Aryan Prasad Dhawan. Elizabeth Fairbrother. Sophia Maza. Brianna Nagy. Zoe Phillips. Kieran Ravel. Dia Sangani. Melissa Barabal Selka. Amulya Shishupalan. Chantel Vanderveen. Deandra Marie Lotz. Jennifer Ann Wells. Quang Phup Don. Netra P. Davar. Mr. Chancellor, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science. Paris Holiday. Kirti Mahato. Emily Irene Mays Katala. Carly Marie Unra. Catherine Wolfe. Minju Yu. Nadine Beatrice Wijaya. Hamza Abdel Majid. Jessica Ambrosio. Daria Arma-Ig. Ananya Avnur. Nachiket Chetak Boraria. Madison Alexandria Campbell. Carlin Ann Marie Chambers. Braylee Leanne Collison. Rachel Mary Crispy. Paige Nicole Daly. Lauren Evangeline Elliott. Sarah Funk. Kylie Glavine. Isabella Graziato. Nicole Caroline Green. Manreet Graywall. Catherine Haley. Claire Hall. Mariam Jabbar. Amalbaneen Jaffrey. Helen Job. Lexi Blair Johnstone. Nicole Kundert. Fope Kupolo Yi. Jessica Leto. Boyam B. Chloe Evelyn Marie Mills. Snigdha Mukija. Natalie Genevieve Notes. Arden Lenora Poulin. Dena Poraman. Avi Pradhan. Gursimaran Simran Kaur Purwal. Brittany Faith Romaniak. Adrian Kirsten Salmon. Matthew Schaaf. Carmen Smith. Harman Sohal. Faith Stoats. Jasper Daniel Stone. Hannah Tapper. Madeline Alice Terrell Allen. Sherwin Thomas. Emma Todd. Robert Morgan Razke. Haley Alexandra Brown. Asia Bryce. Priyan Desa. Sandeep Gorea. Christina Parmar. McKenna Scott. McKinley Skinner. Kelly Spriggs. Hollywood. Luz Arandi Perez Martinez. Madeline Mary Labont. Lakin Elizabeth Ellen Tucker.
Good afternoon. My name is Stephen Point. My traditional name is Hualihuatl, and I'm honored to be the Chancellor of the University of British Columbia. It gives me great pleasure to be celebrating with you today and presiding over this ceremony. Will all the graduates please rise again as you are able? Ha ha ha. Such power, eh? Awesome. I seen you falling asleep out there. Come on. Okay, for those graduates who just crossed the stage today, and for all those who were unable to attend today's ceremony, with respect to the appropriate degrees as shown on the program, I, as your Chancellor, hereby admit you to the Convocation of the University of British Columbia. Congratulations to each and every one of you. There you go. You can be seated again. Thank you. You'll also be grateful to know that we're just about done. As Chancellor, it has been my great honor and privilege to join you today to have admitted you to the Convocation of UBC. All of you have invested a great deal of determination, focus, and hard work to obtain your degrees. You've had a lot of support, however, along the way from your family, friends, and peers. Many of them are here in this hall today to celebrate with you, and some have joined online to watch. So I think this would be a perfect time to turn around and show them your appreciation. Let's give your parents and friends a huge round of applause. And let's not forget your teachers, the faculty members on stage today. Can we thank them as well? It is also my honor and privilege to welcome you as the newest members of Alumni UBC. You are now part of a global network of more than 385,000 UBC graduates who live and work in 140 countries around the world. I want to just pause to talk about the challenge that's been thrown out to you today, which is the challenge to change the world. Can you do that? It's 1:30. I want to say that change doesn't begin somewhere else. It doesn't begin in the government. It doesn't begin in courtrooms or boardrooms of Canada. Change actually begins in you as an individual. In your life's journey, you've been at this university for a few years now. Universities really are just a way station, a place where you fill up your basket of learned lessons. Your job is to understand that your life is a series of moments in which the universe allows you and expects that you will learn the valuable lessons that come your way. You're supposed to understand the lesson, apply the lesson. Some of these are very, very tough. Some of them are very simple. One of them is this: always tell the truth. And never use it as a sword, but only as a shield. I think in our everyday lives, we're challenged to apply these lessons in our life. You ever read it up to the border crossing, the guy says, "What do you got to declare?" And you say, "Nothing." And your little kid in the background says, "What about this here, Dad?" Truth is a very powerful thing, and it's a powerful tool to use in your basket. At the end of your time, you're supposed to take your basket down. The lessons that you've accumulated, you now pass them out as an elder. In fact, the highest thing that you can do with your life is, in fact, to become a teacher, to pass on those lessons that you've learned. In the process of learning these lessons, it's expected, I think, that you will change as a person, as an individual. You will grow. Change is inevitable. And by you changing, society will change as well. Society is, in fact, made up of you and I, individuals. And if we're going to change that large thing we call Canada, it begins with you as a person. Racial prejudice and bias begins with you and can only change with you. Hatred and indifference begins with you and can only stop in you. Kindness to one another begins with you. Your life's journey has brought you this far, and I'm sure you have a great distance yet to travel. I wish to congratulate you for your amazing achievement, also acknowledge your hard work and sacrifices made during your time here at UBC. Remember that we create our future by that which we think, say, and do, that we live in a circle and we gain that which we give out. So don't forget to give back to someone who needs your help. For it's in this giving that we manifest true happiness for ourselves. Once again, congratulations, class of 2023. My warmest wishes to each and every one of you.
would like to take this opportunity to thank our Chancellor, Stephen Point, for presiding over today's ceremony, and also our President, Deborah Buzzard, for joining us for this important celebration. Let's give them a round of applause. I would also like to especially congratulate the heads of class for science and arts who have graduated with us today. The head of class for science, Harmon Sowell. Congratulations. And the head of class for arts, Samantha Barge. Congratulations. Graduates and guests, this brings our ceremony to a close. Thank you so much for joining us today. Graduates, I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have, and that all of you are able to join us following the ceremony. Your procession will take you first to the central courtyard to reconnect with your guests and take photos. There is a photo booth. We invite you to stop at the Alumni UBC tent for light refreshments with your family and friends, and to activate your new Alumni UBC app as you begin your journey to becoming part of our global alumni family. Guests are kindly requested to remain in their places until the academic processions have left the building. And I do want to say to all of the graduates here, have an amazing life and tell us about it. We would love to hear from you. Go out into the world and have a great life. But before we begin the procession, we have one more big moment. So parents and families, people on the platform, this is going to be a photo op. So you're going to want to get your cameras ready. This is the time-honored tradition known as the cap toss. You've all been waiting for years for the opportunity to do this, so let's get it right. So the key, I'm going to take off my hat, the key to a successful cap toss is synchronization and altitude. Or is that attitude? You can decide. I'll leave both the attitude and the altitude to you. But to ensure we're all in sync, I'm going to lead you with a prompt. So will the graduates please rise as you're able to prepare for the toss. So remove your caps, hold them in your hands, don't do anything yet. In a moment, I'm going to wish you one final congratulations on behalf of the University of British Columbia. When I say the word Columbia, that's your cue to toss your caps high in the air. And parents and friends, that's your cue to start snapping photographs. Okay, everyone ready? Here we go. Mr. Chancellor, President Buzzard, dignitaries, family, and friends, please join me in congratulating once again the 2023 graduates of the University of British Columbia.